Welcome to Good Mythical More, the most fun you can have on the internet, masquerading as The Leftovers.
Wow, you mean the HBO series?
No.
That was a good series.
It was.
Thought-provoking, great acting. There was that scene with Justin Theroux in the tight gray sweats.
You keep wanting to talk about his junk. Don't do it. No, I'm saying this is the most fun you can have on the internet. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I think I do know. But first, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna donate $1,000 to the JED Foundation to aid in their mission to protect emotional health and prevent suicide for teens and young adults. Please join us in giving and being your mythical best at jedfoundation.org, jedfoundation.org. They're doing great work.
All right, Stevie, hit us with it.
Your first scenario. You're meeting your partner's parents for the first time, and the nice steakhouse nearby is completely booked. Your only other options are Outback, Sizzler, or Black Angus.
What's Black Angus?
I think it's a chain steakhouse.
I've never been
I'm using my
I've never been to Black
deduction
Angus.
skills.
I've been by one. I don't think I've ever taken a crap in one. First of all, let me just say, I know we have to choose one of the restaurants, but I don't think that meeting your partner's parents for the first time at a restaurant is the call.
Oh, really?
I think you gotta I think ideally, you need to meet your partner's parents in their home.
No, let's say they're in town. Like they're in town. They don't live in the city.
But even if you could, why would you start it off like that?
I think you want them. I think you have to think about it like if you're gonna get to
Go to their comfort zone?
If you're gonna meet a new animal, right? You don't take the animal out of its environment. You leave it in its environment. Like when you go and you want to like walk with the gorillas in the mist or whatever they call it, Jane Goodall style.
I really hope your in-laws are not watching right now.
I didn't say anything about my in-laws. I'm just saying that like you've seen it. You can go into like the jungles of Uganda or whatever and like hang out and then bam, the gorillas come up.
Yeah.
You don't say, hey, come on, gorillas, let's go to the Outback. You know, you want them comfortable and in their own environment. So you can kind of sit down on the couch next to them and just be like, just remain still. Just remain still and wait for them to make the first move.
And but also leave whenever you want.
Exactly.
We
gotta go out to the Outback. See you guys later.
Now, I mean, I like the fact that you said like the nice steakhouse, because that is kind of the place you're taking, the nice steakhouse. But like, I mean, back when I lived in North Carolina, we would always meet Christy's parents at the Outback. That was like their spot.
Yeah.
And we look forward to that. The Outback has got a lot of good stuff for connecting with the older generation.
Everybody can be pleased. It's the right kind of atmosphere for being able to like see everybody's face. It's not too dark. I think the acoustics in an Outback are pretty grade A.
No rules.
Yeah.
I will tell you what.
Out of the choices, Outback seems like the nicest environment-wise. Between Sizzler,
definitely.
Black
I haven't been to the Black Angus.
I'm not taking them to the Sizzler.
I just looked up photos of Black Angus because I hadn't been there, and I'm telling you right now.
Isn't there one in Burbank?
I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Chase just said there used to be a lot more, and now there's only 32.
Wow, so it's kind of like the Black Rhino. We could be like.
You talking about the silver rhino?
I know. I think the Black Rhino is the one that. The White Rhino, I think, is the one that's extinct. The Black Rhino is nearing extinction.
I thought you were talking about a strip club.
Me too. I will tell you the first time I met my in-laws.
I think that's like called the diamond.
Spearmint
rhino. Yeah. The spearmint rhino is not extinct.
That's a funny name.
We can go to one right now. We can find one right here in town.
That's what I call my mother-in-law, the spearmint rhino. She thinks smells like gum.
She thinks it's a term of endearment. Hey, spearmint rhino, I'll meet you at the Outback.
Chrissy, we were dating, let's see, sophomore year. Her parents came up to her college, and then they were in her dorm room, and I came over, and I met them in the dorm room, and I didn't think about how it was gonna go. Like I'm wearing my big old pants and my my bleached
And
hair.
no shirt, like all photos of you from that time period.
I did put on a shirt, and I have my earring up here, and none of those things were brownie points for the in-laws.
Oh, they were judging you so hard.
But the moment I walked in, I was like, I'm gonna come on strong.
You decided to come on strong?
You know, you gotta give it to them. You can't be meek and mild and yes sir, yes ma'am. They were both sitting on her bed, and so I walked in and I just immediately like walked across the dorm room and I was like, hey, and I just plopped down on the bed in between the two of them, put my arm around each of them. That's how I met them. I was like, hey, I'm Link.
And how'd that go?
It worked out.
Yeah, but they probably had to overcome quite a bit, personally.
You know what? Actually, the reason why I remember the story is because they tell it. They actually really like that. Christy.
He really took the initiative.
Christy was so outgoing and like she had this like bubbly personality. She would have done the same thing. So I think that they saw us as kindred spirits.
Why you say had? Why you say she had that bubbly personality?
I'm just referring to that time. Christy has.
Yeah, right. Perpetually.
Thank you for.
Perpetually.
I hope no one's watching this from either of your families.
I just think they were like, you know what? She found a soulmate.
Yeah, right. Look at look at all the things he could fit in his jeans.
He doesn't look like her. He doesn't look like he should fit with her, but he slammed down his butt right in between the two of us.
Right.
What did you think I was going to say? On the bed.
If she gets in trouble, she can hide in one of his pant legs. You know?
Yeah.
It makes the father feel my daughter's gonna be okay. I am the manager.
Said that they
Can I
liked
just say, I know a few minutes have passed here, but I am the manager of Good Mythical More.
So what do you got? What you have to do things?
Well,
though.
according to Indeed.com/hire/job-description-restaurant-manager, my favorite website that explains what a restaurant manager is supposed to do. My duties include ensuring incoming staff complies with company policy, training staff to follow restaurant procedures, maintaining safety and food quality standards.
Let's take these one at a time because you have to morify them. How are you going to ensure incoming staff comply with company policy?
I think one company policy is when I'm speaking, no one else speaks. So that's rule number one. Okay, so as long as I'm talking, you can't say anything. You can't interrupt me. You have to wait for a gap, and the gap has to be 2 seconds.
Training staff to follow restaurant procedures.
But I can talk at any time I want to because I'm the manager. I don't have to wait for a gap.
Maintaining safety. You got to maintain safety.
Organizing schedules. What are you doing later? What are you doing after this? Let me help you organize it. What are you doing after this?
I don't have plans that involve you.
Well, let's make them. They don't have to involve me, but they involve me planning them because I got to schedule them.
Hey, is that your manager finger?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Put your manager finger up there on
So
your
what do you got
temple?
going on later?
What am I going to do?
I'm not going to be involved other than right now. Would you like me to suggest what you should do?
You can't control my personal life as a manager. That's not a healthy...
I'm saying, what are you doing later here?
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm just gonna fiddle fart around until it's time to leave.
You're gonna walk straight to the office?
Yeah.
Okay. You might want to wash your hands or something.
I'll wash my hands.
Wash your hands.
Is that safety compliant?
Yeah. Wash your hands. For how long?
Whatever.
You gotta sing happy birthday to yourself.
Okay. I'm required to wash my hands.
Then you could go into the office, but I would like you to remain standing until I arrive.
Are you going to keep track of my hours?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, I'm already doing that.
Are you going to order food, linens, gloves, and other supplies while staying within the budget limitations?
Oh, of course. I would never break the budget on linens.
What if you had to order anything that we needed?
You know what?
I
think it's safe to say I'm not going to order any linens. That's how I'm going to stay in the budget. Linens are no longer required here.
He just cut linens from the budget, guys.
No linens.
What are we going to do without the linens?
Oh, but are you talking about linen shirts? Because I got a lot of those. I might get a few extra because of the breathability. You know, it's like a summer shirt. It's really an all-season thing, but the
Manager, Mr.
but
Manager.
The wrinkly part of them. Wait for a 2-second gap. The wrinkly part. The thing about sometimes when I have on a linen shirt, I'll get in the car, I'll put the seatbelt on, and then I get out. I'm like, oh, what happened here? Cracks almost. You know. I got to figure out what to do about that.
Linen cracks.
So maybe we need to invest in better linen with our linen budget.
Okay,
Linen pants. Have you had linen pants? Have you tried those?
You want another scenario?
Yes.
This one is very practical. Your best friend is recovering from a random clown attack and is now easily triggered by bright colors. Where can you find a good meal to cheer them up? Panera, Waffle House, or Olive Garden?
Now, Panera is lots of taupes. Like, I didn't know there were so many shades of taupe.
Oh, taupes. Got it. Taupe. You don't want to take in a Waffle House because the kind of business that goes down at a Waffle House at certain times of the day,
You get clowns.
it makes a clown attacking you look like just a day in the park. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, in fact, sometimes I go to Waffle House waiting for a fight. You know, I get a comfortable position, make sure I see every entrance.
to witness it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just wait for somebody to get upset about something. I love that place.
Soft scrambled cheese eggs with onion, man. I last time I went home, I ordered that. I ordered 3. I should have ordered 4 or 5 because their eggs are small. I don't know what happens.
They're using baby chickens.
Hit us with another one.
Oh, so Panera.
Yeah,
Because of the
Panera.
taupes.
I mean, yeah. 'Cause
That was just
it's
understood.
very soothing.
But not-
it's like
not
it all
threatening.
blends together. If you squint your eyes, it's just like brown.
Yeah.
Got it. Your kid got straight C's on their report card,
man,
which
that's
is
not
an
bad.
improvement.
This is not
Well, this is taking a turn
acceptable.
from their last report card, but not by much. Where do you go to celebrate? Hot dog on a stick, Yoshinoya, or Boston Market?
I think if you get straight
Yes, no,
C's,
yeah.
you just drive close enough to smell the restaurant. And be like, there's what you could be having if you get to an AB average. You know, we don't have to be
What's the
straight
third
A's.
one?
Boston Market. I've never said Yoshinoya out loud before. I've
Yoshinoya?
realized.
Have you ever
you?
eaten at one?
No.
It seems like a just getting up to average type of a restaurant.
We went to Yoshinoya like
Once. Down there in Santa Monica
in the
for
first
some
year
reason.
of being here.
Yep, I remember that. We're like, I see him everywhere. We need to try this place out.
Maybe we ordered the wrong thing.
Never went back. Does anybody anywhere know of anybody who likes Yoshinoya?
Right here.
Okay, David.
Okay, David.
Explain it. What are we missing?
So, Yoshinoya in Indonesia and like Japan and stuff, they're like really good. You guys have like the butt end of it because the Yoshinoya here are not good, but
Okay,
I still
good.
like it.
Yeah, so it's sort of a nostalgic thing for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it an approximation of what you would get in Indonesia?
Yeah, I mean just beef bowls.
Beef balls. So maybe we should just go with you and just watch the smile on your face.
Yeah, I can tell you stories about it.
But you don't even like the ones here. Where's the best place to get a beef ball?
I want to hear stories about Yoshinoya.
Yoshinoya stories.
It's oddly quiet now.
Yoshinoya stories sounds like a HBO miniseries. You know?
Either that or
you seen
an
Yoshinoya
Instagram
stories?
account no one follows.
Yeah.
Yeah, overheard at Yoshinoya. Wait, what is that what we picked?
I like the idea of a beef bowl, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's entered into Yoshinoya.
Hey, let's talk about the Good Mythical Crew, the podcast.
Okay, yeah.
On the Mythical Society, there is an exclusive podcast hosted by Chase. It gives you incredible insights into how things work here at Mythical. Mythical crew members' experiences. On the most recent episode, it was a dad podcast.
Mythical dads.
Mythical crew dads. Kevin, Morgan, and Zach chatted with Chase about adjusting, moving from parenthood to adulthood, being a girl dad.
Adulthood to parenthood. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
They're all empty nesters now.
No, I'm the only one that's done that in this building.
That's true.
Being a girl dad. And what's a girl dad?
It's the dad of a girl.
Oh, okay. Work-life balance. Binge all the episodes. Good Mythical Crew, the podcast. 2nd and 3rd degree members required.
Hey, I'm
Also, to be clear, Twinkie Fingy Zach is not a dad. It's Zach Edison. is a
Zach
dad.
Edison.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. We don't. He may not know. You don't know. Sometimes you don't know, right? Refusing to comment.
Aliens have landed on Earth and they demand you take them to a restaurant that will impress them, or else they will eliminate the human race.
Whoa.
They present you with 3 options.
We have
Which of
narrowed it
these?
down to 3 options.
Rainforest Cafe, Planet Hollywood, or Bubba Gump Shrimp Co.
Oh,
I have been to all 3 of these. Bubba Gump's, I don't know.
I've been disappointed by Bubba Gump a couple of times.
That's actually what the T-shirt says that they sell there.
I've been disappointed by all these, but I don't think I've been to Planet Hollywood as a real adult.
You haven't been where as real
A
adult?
Planet Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
I went as like a teen and maybe
It's hard
in
to find
college.
one. There's one in Myrtle Beach.
I've been to the one in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, with the I mean, that's probably the flagship.
Is it a pyramid?
No, it's a planet. You walk inside this big sphere. It looks awesome.
There's a Hard Rock somewhere that's a pyramid
A pyramid, yeah, there. The
in Myrtle Beach.
Hard Rock, yeah, same general vicinity.
Rainforest Cafe will confuse them just about like the flora and fauna of the world. Do you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And it smells kind of dank in there. It smells like a basement because they're misting everything, and then there's a bit of a mildew situation at Rainforest Cafe. In my opinion.
I think a Planet Hollywood will remind them of the planet. You know, it's just
I like that idea.
Let's not forget that this is a planet that you're thinking about destroying. Let's step outside. You see?
Right.
This is what you're thinking about destroying. Not this restaurant. Just what this restaurant represents.
Now let's step back inside. You see?
Right. Yeah. And think of it. And look at
Isn't
all
there
the
a
things.
dinosaur in
And look
there?
at all the things we've accomplished as a culture. I mean, look. There's Brad Pitt's underwear. You know, it's like, don't destroy us.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Don't they have that kind of thing at Planet Hollywood?
Yeah.
Like
so
memorabilia?
Rainforest Cafe. I'm liking the feel of this.
There's a coaster that Al Pacino used in, The Sin of a Woman. And they're like, oh, okay, well, we can't destroy these people.
Okay. I'm confused by you're going to both Rainforest and Planet Hollywood.
No.
No.
He's testing
No,
it
no,
out.
no.
Only Planet
You
Hollywood.
should, okay.
No.
great.
Oh, what?
Yeah, see, I think you're both, it's fine.
I was saying Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe is going to confuse them about the plant animal life, I think.
No, I think it would help them know what's at stake here.
The fake gorilla in the corner?
Yeah.
And finally, it's your teenage daughter's birthday, and you don't want her to sneak out of the house later to go to a party with her bad influence friends. What food do you stuff her with so she falls asleep? Panda Express
The hallmarks of
Taco
a healthy
Bell.
relationship with your daughter.
or Arby's?
Panda Express, Arby's, or what?
Taco Bell.
You give somebody a meat mountain from Arby's, they're not making it out of the driveway.
Yeah. There's this whole thing about Taco Bell giving you the runs and stuff, but that's
Yeah.
never happened to me.
You don't want the runs, but you...
Has that happened?
You want the stays in the house.
I probably have had a little too much fire sauce from time to time.
Is that
too.
okay? So we're I think it's the meat mountain.
Yeah, maybe take her to the meat mountain.
All right. Come back
Want her
tomorrow.
getting around any
We'll
other
bring you
meat
some more
mountains.
meat mountain. It's the 2 of us.
I couldn't imagine not being a dad anymore.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really is
Oh, yeah.
my absolute number one favorite thing on the planet. Like I couldn't even tell you what number 2 is. It's so
Have you ever
far
gone
away.
scuba diving?
Yeah.